Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It feels like an eternity since I have made one of these videos, since we had so many Red Sea coming out when we did that tank setup, but I'm back. Welcome along here. Today we were going to be looking at what was right here, but apparently I forgot. So let's go ahead and, there we go. We're going to be looking at this, the Eshopps Deskmate. This little nano desktop system is phenomenal. It looks gorgeous. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. And at the end of the video, we have a little bit of a, you already know, the title says it, but we have a little surprise here with this tank. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up, bring it out, we'll showcase it here. Let's go. This is it, guys. This thing is beautiful. Right off the bat, what do you notice? This orange trim you got going on here. This thing under the lighting is going to just pop and look amazing. Take in consideration what you're going to be putting in there, you know, little nano fish possibly, or especially your corals. This thing is going to look phenomenal, and it's going to brighten up any room and just make it a very, very hard focal central point, and it's going to be gorgeous. I love this. You've got on the front here, we got these beveled edges. You have your false back wall with refugium, filtration, return pump. I'll turn this around here in a second to show you. In the back here will be an adjustable nozzle, which is really nice. Be able to adjust your flow to whichever area you want in your system. This is overall a 4.8 gallon tank with the back, so the display is around 3.8 gallons. The dimensions on it is going to be 11 by 12 by 10. So really small, really desktop unit, but this thing's going to be turning heads for sure. The really nice part about this is because it is an all-in-one, they include this little mini sock for you that you'll put back here in the first chamber. Put that in the first chamber. It also comes with a light. This is really nice. It has, I think, let's see, 8, 9, 10. It comes with 20 white diodes as well as 4 blue. So you're going to be a little bit more on the white side, but you could always swap this out and upgrade it if you wanted to. But this is really nice. Just clips onto the back wall here. Comes with the power head to return the water from your back to the front. And you're set up. Get a small bag of sand, a few pieces of rock. I would highly recommend looking at the Morocco rock. The extra small pieces in here, you could make a phenomenal aquascape with that rock, or maybe look at just one single double cave would be phenomenal. I would love to set this tank up. Unfortunately, I can't. Wink, wink. So let's take a look at the back side of this. Very lightweight. On the bottom, it does have these nice little foot pegs here. I probably would put maybe some sort of pad on the bottom just to reduce any vibration that could come from it, but it has these little peg feet that make it really nice. And then on the back here, as you can see, we have our filter sock area. Then we have an actual area that we could put either a small skimmer, maybe like the Eshopps Nano skimmer, or the Reef Glass skimmer would work well in there. Then we have our return pump as well that will go to this hole here and back into the aquarium. This area is actually really nice back here. It's fairly large considering what we're looking at. So you have a few options of what you could do. You could even remove this sock and put a filter bracket in here and you know, use media, ceramic media, carbon, ferric oxide, all that, have it drain down, run it through the skimmer, come over into your pump and go back into the tank. So really nice little area. Again, this orange accent piece that we have here is just going to make this pop. Let me plug this in here real quick and we'll see if we can pick it up on camera just how much this thing is going to fluoresce. All right, ready? Joy to... Oh, not Clark Griswold. Classic movie. Anyways, okay, let's check this out. We're going to plug this guy in here, and then you have a little control switch. All we're going to do is push the button, and bam. Look at... Man, I don't think you can get the full effect of this. I don't know if you can pick that up necessarily as much on camera as what I can, but this line here is just popping. Like, it is insanely fluorescent. This whole bottom piece, of course, does. You'll have that mostly probably covered up with sand if you do sand. If you did a bare bottom, this actually could look phenomenal. Put some really fluorescent zoanthids in here or mushrooms, and this thing could just be insane. But if you do sand, you'll get this just amazing fluorescent orange bottom, and then you're going to get a few bits of flare coming up these sides and then on top just because of all of it reflecting up. But man, this is just a phenomenal looking tank. So I would highly recommend checking this out, going to take a look at it. Really beautiful tank, all acrylic, if I didn't mention that already, and I wish I could set this bad boy up. You know, coral wise, you're probably going to stick to the softies, lower light corals, maybe some medium depending on where you're putting them, but probably mainly softies. And then fish, you're going to stick to probably the nano fish, you know, little tiny gobies, that sort of thing. You're not going to want to put anything too much else in here. Shrimp would work great for this system. What would be really cool is if you could make this into like a nudibranch tank. Like that would be really cool. But you're going to have to be super careful with that water quality and topping it off. Highly recommend taking a look at this system, checking it out, guys. But yeah, this thing is beautiful with the light on. Let's take a look back and behind here. Even this fluorescence up here, this thing is so cool. I love how much this lights up here. I wish you guys could really get the effect of it. You probably can to some extent, but in person it's just such a nice vibrant orange. If you have room down below, put a container down there, add a top off like the Auto Aqua, the Reef Breeder Prisms, anything like that, and just have this bad boy really going nicely. You're going to definitely see evaporation. With the small water volume, you definitely want to stay on top of that. So you know, you got room, plenty of room for heaters, skimmers, all that good jazz. The pump does do 100 gallons per hour, if I didn't mention that before, so does a little nice flow. You may find, depending on what you want to do in here, if you want to add another tiny little pump maybe on the other side, but beyond that, this guy is beautiful. I love it. And then to the great news for you guys, and not so much for me, because it means I can't keep this and set it up. We are going to be giving this one away to one of you lucky, wonderful viewers. It's the holidays. We appreciate you and love you. We thank you for all you've done and supported us, so we want to start by giving this away. All you have to do is like and make a comment down below. Make a comment. I don't care what it is. What's your favorite holiday, Christmas food? Go ahead, put it in the comments. Anything. You don't have to comment that, but if you do, go ahead, and then we'll pick someone randomly to win this, and we'll get your shipping information. We'll ship this bad boy off to you so you can set it up for us. So thank you so much for stopping by, guys. We love you and appreciate you. Have a great holiday. Enjoy that snow. Enjoy that football. Go Broncos. And we'll see you in a few short weeks, guys. I suppose I should say, if you haven't, like, subscribe, share the content, all that good jazz, guys. We appreciate you. Peace.